Remember, the NPS stepped into it because of the witness protection function of the DOJ. Kaya kami na-involved dyan. Otherwise, hindi namin talaga trabaho yung NBI lang yan. But because of the witness protection angle, we have to evaluate. So to evaluate, you have to get the statements. So you get into the case. So it's coincidental, but it works.
For instance, interview.
I haven't gotten into that yet, but I'll get my these people so they should do it.
Clarification lang po dun sa sign. You're saying that yung next week po,
Hopefully next week, maano natin,
Next week.
may memorandum, ma-issue na natin para ma-open natin yan.
yung memo po.
Memo muna, syempre, kailangan may rules tayo eh. Di ba? Oo.
Akala namin po yung
Hindi
sign.
pwede free for all yan. Post mo ganun, hindi pwede yun.
Ah,
It doesn't work that way.
so yung memo.
Kasi unang-una, tandaan nyo, data privacy. Sacred yan, dapat yan. Pangalawa, security problems can arise. Kaya, ingat tayo. Di ba?
So the memo will be released next week.
Oh, next week. Oh.
But that's
Hopefully by Wednesday, hopefully. In the DOJ, the deadline is always yesterday. I just got in here.
and shortly after, pwede na po kami.
Oh. Hindi dapat problema yan.
And then, within,
I'm opening a can of worms, but so be it. So be it.
and then may days po ba yun that you should release after we file a request?
Yung nga, sa memorandum nga eh. We have,
the-
in fact, if one of you wants to guide us through it, meron kayong gustong malaman na, o kaya mailagay na rules, lagay natin. Oh. FOI is
Pwede
it's
natin.
possible. Pero yun nga, ang gusto ko may undertaking. Lahat na magre-request, may undertaking naman. Tsaka ang gusto na, ang pinakadulon-dulo niyan, gusto ko, yung output na gagawin nyo, may kopya kami. Para alam namin na nagamit nyo yung research na mabuti, unang-una. Pangalawa, kung meron useful dyan sa ombudsman, gagamitin namin.
Output meaning, sir, yung report na.
Report nyo. Oh. No. Hindi yun. Wala naman kaming ano sa inyo eh. Wala naman
The
kaming...
published report.
Hindi naman wala kaming jurisdiction sa inyo eh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yung published report. Tsaka yung, when you have that article and you discover facts, you want to know them. So we can start working on them. Ano to, information sharing naman yan eh. You want information? Okay. But you give me information also. Diba?
Okay. So to clarify, we can expect the memo by next week.
Hopefully, Wednesday. Wednesday's the target. Wednesday's the target.
Another issue.
Ah.
Yung regarding lang po sa flood control, since you will not be starting from scratch, kasi nga po may mga referral na and the COA has submitted its fraud audit report. So, can we expect po that the cases can be filed probably with, do you have a self-imposed deadline?
Wala pa akong self-imposed deadline, but it's sooner than many people would think.
Like,
Gusto ko
within the
talaga,
month or before the year ends?
filing within the month, mahirap mga ako. But,
Before the year.
by November. Within November, by November. Marami na tayo makafile that time.
By November.
Pero tingnan natin, baka may hinog na, pa-file namin kagad. We will tell you.
And last na lang po, yung, kasi di ba po the NPS is conducting a case build-up na po, yung nirecommend
Law enforcers ang kasama ng fiscals eh, ng
Opo,
prosecutor.
yung nirecommend ng
Yung ngayon, yung ginagawa ng DOJ.
NPS po. Opo. What will happen to that po? I-refer dito po? Or
I-refer
i-stop na
dito,
po ba nila yun? Or
hindi kasi, basta ang amount is above, yung salary grade yan, tsaka amount involved eh. Pero pag above 1 million, I think it's Sandigan Bayan already.
So, tatapusin po muna nila, kasi ba matagal po?
Hindi, malapit na matapos yun kasi I was with them yesterday. My last day. Kausap ko pa rin yung... wrapping up na yun.
Tapos,
Tsaka ano yan eh. Remember, the NPS stepped into it because of the witness protection function of the DOJ. Kaya kami na-involved dyan. Otherwise, hindi namin talaga trabaho yung NBI lang yan. But because of the witness protection angle, we We have to evaluate. So to evaluate, you have to get the statements. So you get into the case. Diba? So it's coincidental, but it works.
How about yung state witness po na kinoconsider nyo doon?
Meron kaming kino-consider.
Oo.
You'll find out. Malapit na yan. Evaluation, konting evaluation na lang.
So-
May isa na kaming nako-consider. Isa pa lang.
Isa pa lang.
Isa pa lang.
Medyo madami na din.
Marami
po yung
nag-a-apply.
Inano nyo,
Hindi, ito tandaan nyo, no? Itong state witness law natin was not created for a multitude of crimes committed by one person. Kasi usually yan, yung taong nag-a-apply ng state witness, nakasama siya, hindi siya most guilty, tsaka yung nangyari, isa lang yung nangyari. Pinakamarami, dalawang pangyayari. Di ba? Ito, ano to eh, daan-daang kaso. Tsaka iba-ibang klaseng kaso. Bid rigging. Di ba? Bid rigging, Philippine Competition Act, 3019. Andyan yan, di ba? Mayroon pa dyan, malversation. May falsification, malversation through falsification. So, you're talking about a multitude of crimes. So, is it easy to grant state witness status and give them blanket immunity? Yan a legal question. I even asked that, we were discussing it yesterday with the Senior Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. Kasi ngayon nga, academic questions in our minds now of lawyers. How does it work when this happens?
Good afternoon, sir.
Tama, di ba?
Good afternoon, sir. Mary po from Radyo Pilipinas. Here, sir. Sir, good afternoon. Sir, with the reforms that you wanted to implement po sa Ombudsman, will you be needing mas maraming personnel? May reshuffle po ba? And will you be appointing a spokesperson as well?
Well, I think Miko will be the default spokesperson. Miko Clavano. He'll be helping out and be giving briefings if I'm not available. So, basta meron kayong access. You will not have that problem here.
Reshuffle ng mga personnel, sir. Are you...
That goes with the territory. Siyempre, trust and confidence yan. So, maghahanap tayo ng... We will do it by the day. Diba? Saka, ano naman yan eh. It's a work in progress.
Pero sir, first day of work, you've mentioned kanina, may mga natutulog na cases. So, you're admitting na upon your resumption here, sir, napansin nyo may mga natutulog talagang cases. Marami ba, sir?
Hindi naman, umaandar na naman yung iba. Pero, sigurado ako marami pang tulog. Kailangan, baka natutulugan-tulugan pa, mahirap gisingin. Gigisingin natin lahat yan.
Last two questions. Hello.
Sige, go pa tayo. Sige.
Okay. Good afternoon po, Ombudsman. Sir, Nico Bagsik po of DZMM. Sir, aside from the flood control projects, you've also mentioned na you would like to visit the Farmally scandal. What can you say
Hindi,
about that?
nabanggit kanina sa usapan namin. So, undergoing trial na siya. Pero I have to study it. Kasi hindi ko talaga ako familiar dyan. I was in, saan ang trabaho ko? I was still in Congress at that time. And I was busy with other matters in the House. And formally, remember, was a Blue Ribbon Committee product of Dick Gordon, of former Senator Dick Gordon. So I will ask him. He's a good friend naman. So I will ask him for data that I can use. So I can compare it with the way the cases have been filed.
Sir, Gran po from Bombo Radio. Sir, sa DOJ, sir, but there
Ano
are...
galing ka DOJ?
Yes, sir. Aba. Sir, sa atin, sir, meron po tayong mga protected witnesses. Kaya nung nakinig ko po yung sinabi niyo pong state witness.
Anyway, ano yung tanong?
Yun po, yung kino-consider po nating state witness, sir, is it a official or is
Hindi
it
na, you'll just find out. Basta ilalabas namin yan in
Okay.
due time.
Ta, sir, next, sir, yung question, sir, balikan po yung last time, sir, nabanggit niyo po, there are 100 to 200 individuals na tinitingnan natin sa code dito sa flood control.
Siyempre.
And there are 67 contractors, sir.
Well, the 67, after studying the list, ang low-lying fruit doon, na madali i-prove, would be 12 to 15, I think. The rest, baka kaya ang pagtagpi-tagpiin ng ang data, ang evidence. Realistic lang ako. Kasi nga, alam natin na nandun yun, pero paano mo patutunayan? Ang trabaho namin, patunayan sa korte yan. Diba? trabaho yan ng special prosecutor, pero on the direction of the ombudsman.
Okay, sir. Then last, sir, nabanggit niyo po na in a few weeks or by next month, makapagsamp po na po kayo ng file ng kaso po laban sa mga...
Hopefully, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Balikan ko na lang din, sir. Nabanggit niyo po din last time.
Kasi ano yan eh, malamang yan, nakakuha na ng subpoena yung mga tao.
Opo.
Kung September 11 yun, nasubpoena na yun. So may counter affidavit na on the way. October ba? October 11, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi, September 11 ba final?
Ah,
Di, sigurado ako na na-issue na subpoena niya. Bulacan, no? Meron na tayong mga counter affidavit.
yes, sir. Bilang bagong ombudsman, sir, sabi niyo po, maswerte na ma-issuehan ng arrest warrant yung mga sangkot dito, sir, sa Pasko. Is it, sir, by this year?
Hindi, pag naka-file ka ng kaso, the court can always issue a warrant immediately.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, ay, sorry. Sir, circle back lang ako kasi yung sa ICI, given, I understand kasi yung recommendations ng ICI is still subject to the approval of the ombudsman, right? The evaluation of the
Actually, ano
ombudsman.
yan eh, para silang, it's like crowdsourced information, but the ICI is functioning very well. And the information they give us is vetted already. Kaya, it's a step faster for the ombudsman. Va-validate na lang. Fact-finding becomes validation. Yun ang ating expectation.
Sorry, sir. Iba-validate nyo pa yung sa ICI?
Hindi,
or
kasi,
necessary?
kaya nga, siyempre, you have to look at the specific documents. Kasi when you file in court, hindi ka pwede magkamali. May mga little things that matter. Yun lang. Va-validate natin.
Sir, kasi may mga critics na nagsasabi, parang dinodoble lang ng ICI yung role ng ombudsman kasi meron namang
Hindi,
power yung
nga yan,
ombudsman.
maganda nga yan kasi pagpasok ko, meron na silang hinanda eh. They already prepared something. I think that helps. It's better than crowdsourced information, in fact.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? Sige. Last two questions.
Sir, yun lang pong yung pong June, yung House Committee po, naghain ng complaint ba yun or report against the Vice President. But Ombudsman Martires then treated it as a complaint. Sir, status lang kung
I haven't asked about it yet.
Okay.
Ah.
But
Pag-uusapan naman within the next few days.
Hi sir, ako po si Nikki from Manila Bulletin. I wanted to ask how your approach will be when it comes to filing of complaints here. Kasi during the term of your predecessor, we weren't allowed access to any documents that were filed here to avoid trial by publicity. So will we be able to access these complaints once they are filed?
Actually, hindi complaint. Yung action ng ombudsman kagad. We will release it when we have done something about it. Kasi hindi naman alangan naman ilalabas mo lahat yung ganyan. Hindi ganon. When it necessitates ombudsman action, we will release the dispute.
Pero sir, kasi diba, when yung iba kino-cover yung filing of the complaint, sabihin, these drafts were filed against this. So, pwede po namin ba ma-access lang yung complaint na yun?
At once? After it's docketed.
If it's so we can...
Pag docketed na. Kasi investigate pa yan eh. I-validate pa nga yan bago siya i-docket. Oo. Kasi baka mamaya, bad story. Baka mamaya, weaponized. Hindi iwasan natin yun. We don't want it to happen. Yes. Kasi we don't want, I don't want this office to be weaponized. Hindi natin gagawin. Okay? Sige, thank you. Magandang tanghali sa inyo.